Hi, this is Mrs. Hoover again, and now we're going to do page 2 of the pretest. I'm going to use Cami this time because I think it'll be a little easier to work with. So I'll do, I guess, purple. Purple's always good. So on these equations up here in number 4, it says fill in the blanks to make each equation true. Just want that to go away. There we go. So 57 times 28. You want to think about what strategy did they use to do these, and then you'll know how to fill them in and make them true, because you want all these to be true. So they did the doubling and halving strategy on A. They basically halved 28 to get to 14. And so then because they halved that one, you're going to double the other one. So double 57 would be 114. And then on B, what strategy do they do here? They also did the doubling and halving strategy. So they halved here, 42 to 21, and so then they double this one. 5 doubled is 10. On C, they did the over strategy. So 99 is super close to 100. So they went ahead and did 100 times 79, and then they took away one group of 79. And that's going to get you the same answer as 99 times 79. And then for D, they broke up 29 into 20 and 9. And when you do that, you have to keep the other number the same. So that's just going to be 57 times 20 and 57 times 9. And then on this one, same kind of thing. They kept 29 the same. So that means they're breaking up 57. They have the 50 here, and then they need a 7 there. And then on this ratio table, they need to do small chunks to get all the way to 256. So smaller problems help us get to solve bigger problems. So we would say, let's do 10. 10 times 8 is 80. Now we're at 80. We need to get all the way to 256. Let's do a 20. So 20 times 8 is 160. So now we've got 160 and we have 80. And that's 240 when you add those up. So we're getting a lot closer to the 256. In fact, we only really need 16 more to get to 256. So what could we put up here to do this times 8 equals 16? Well, 2 would work there. 2 times 8 is 16. So now we know that all of these together equal 256. So all of these together are going to be right here. So 10 plus 20 plus 2 is 32. So that is our answer. Now on number 6, we have to finish the array. So far we have 600. We need to get all the way to 726. So we need to keep building on to this array and getting more numbers inside so that they will all together equal 726. So 100 times 6 was 600. We can't really do another 100 times 6 because that would be 600 plus 600 is 1200, and that's way more than 726. Now if we did 50 times 6 is 300. Like if we did 50 times 6 is 300, and then 600 and 300 is 900, so that's too much too. So that's too big of a jump. And you can just do tens if you like to just do tens. We could do a 10 right now if we want. And that would just be 60. So now we're at 660. We're trying to get to 726. We could do another 10. So now we're at 720 because 600 plus 60 plus 60, that's 720. And we're trying to get to 726. So we actually only need 6 more to get to 726. So we could do 1. 1 times 6 is 6. And then we just add up all of these. And that's our answer. So 100 plus 10 plus 10 plus 1 is 121. Let's go to our last one on this page. Number 7, the Scouts are collecting canned food to donate to the food bank. I'm going to erase a little bit of this so that we can see the problem better. Their goal is to collect 550 cans of food. By the end of the first hour, they collected 13 bags with 16 cans in each bag. That's the first hour. By the end of the second hour, they collected 12 more bags, and each bag had 15 in it. And they want all of this, they want it eventually to equal 550. So to do that, we got to figure out what is the answer to this one, what is the answer to this one. That's how much they've collected so far. So put those two together, and then you take it away from the 550 to see how much more is needed. So to do this first multiplication problem, 13 times 16, you could do a ratio table, you could do an open array, you could do the big 7. Let's go ahead and do an open array because that's one of my favorites. So you would take one of those numbers, like let's say the 16, and put it on the side. And then you take the 13 and you would break it up into a 10 and a 3. Well, 10 times 16 is 160. And then 3 times 16, I know you like to double things and then add another one. So 16 times, that's 32. And then another 16 is 48. So that's going to be there. And then you put those two together, and that would be 208. So that answer is 208. And now we're going to do another one for this, 12 times 15. So I'm going to do 15 here, and I'm going to do 10 and 2, because that's going to be 12 together. So this is 15 times 10 is 150. 2 times 15 is 30. You add those up, and that's 180. So there's 180 right there. So then you add those two together, 208 plus 180, and you get 388. That's how much they've already collected. And then you have to take that away from their goal. They have a goal of 550. They've collected 388 so far. We have to figure out how much do they still need to collect. So we're going to subtract that. So 10 take away 8 is 2. 14 take away 8 is 6. 4 take away 3 is 1. So they have to collect 162 more cans of food. So lots of steps in that problem. And I'm going to stop the video now, and then I'll do the next one separately.